video numero dos by Mr. K from the Congo. So how do we do this one? Now, with this one here, we're moving on to the next one, which is called side angle side. Again, you try to determine if those triangles are similar by side angle side. Well, we're going to do the same thing. So call this triangle 1, call this triangle 2. You ready? Set, go. So what color did I use last time? I think I started with green. Let's go with green. So pick the smaller side. Here you are. The 12 should go with the 8, right? So you go and write 12 over 8. That must also equal to the second one, which is really the longest one here that you own, because you only have 2. Remember, 2 sides now, not 3, 2 sides. The longest is 24. The longest is 16. So 24 over 16. All right, so now let's divide that. Let me use my magical calculator over here on my hand, and let's plug it in. What's 12 divided by 8? I get 1.5, right? So I'm going to write 1.5 equals to, then you do 24 divided by 16. I also get 1.5. All right, cool. So far I know the sides are similar. What about the letter A? This letter A, it only means that the angles has to be congruent. Do you see 50 right here? Then it has to be a 50 there. If everything checked out like that, then you say, of course, they are similar. These are similar. All right. Now, what makes them similar? Then you go in and say, all right, they are similar because the sides are proportional and the angles are congruent. All right. So those two are similar because the sides are proportional. And to two sides of the other triangle, and they're including angle, there's only one angle, are equal, or the proper term is congruent. All right, so now if you were to write it, you say triangle. I started with the smaller one, so triangle, you're gonna do AB for the green, AB to C, AB then C is similar to triangle. All right, so then I started with so you're gonna do it's reverse, so there has to be D, because the angle position help us, D, F, and then E. All right. So because if you really turn it, the 50 is on the right side, so triangle 2 would have to be like reverse to the right side. All right, now, look at number 2. OMG, we got 2 triangles. I need to break them apart. This for sure. So let me break them. So the smaller triangle will be this one right here. The 6, the 10. I don't know the bottom, but there's A right here. So it's A and then A, T, V. That will be the first triangle. The second bigger triangle will still be A here, but it'll be M here, it'll be O here. In terms of dimension, 6 plus 3, you got to add these, you get 9. You got to add that, you get 15. That's your second triangle. All right, let's put that into work. So I started with green. Which one is the smaller? 6 should go with the 9. So 6 divided by 9 equals, all right, bigger one is 10 over 15. 10 over 15. All right, let's get a calculator and let's check this out real fast. So I'm doing 6 divided by 9 equals 0.6. Then 10 divided by 15 equals 0.6. So they are similar. Great. Done deal. These are similar. And, oh, wait, I'm not done yet. They are similar. But what about the angle? Because you got to have 2 sides are similar, which I have 2 sides. But the angle in the middle also have to be congruent. But if you really look, whatever this is, they're sharing that angle. They share it here. They also share it here. So that means that they are congruent. These are congruent because they're sharing that angle together. So this is definitely similar. So if I were to write it, remember I started with the smaller side, so I have to say that, what should I write this? I don't even have room anymore. So let me just write it somewhere over here. Triangle TA, TAO, TAV from the smaller one is similar to triangle. This one is MAO. Moving on to the next one, number three. Number three. So let's start with the smaller one. Smaller one. It's we have two here. So this is triangle one, triangle two. Two should match to one. 2 over 1 equals. Next. 5.8 should match to 2.9. 5.8 should match to 2.9. All right, let's divide that real fast. So this is definitely 2. What about the 5.8 divided by 2.9? This is also 2. So, all right, the sides are similar. Check. What about their included angle, meaning the angle between them? So this is 70 between them. This is also 70. So yeah, they are similar. So let's see if we can write that. So triangle, always start from my green, my smaller one, ED, and then the last letter is F. Similar to triangle. All right, so start with the green, but think about it, for example. So I'm gonna have to reverse this triangle so they can match to that. So that we have to be H. No, not H. Sorry about that. It looks like I started with the right angle, right? So that would have to be JH going to K. All right, it's a little tricky when writing it, but you're getting there though. All right, so let's move on to the next one. So we'll start with green. Green determined, we have two triangles, so we're gonna have to break them apart. You ready? Break them. So I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna call this the first triangle. That goes from B to V to A. This one right here. And then I have a 9 right here, and I have a 15 right here. Triangle 1. Our second triangle, I'm going to break it, is this one right here. And this triangle goes from V to A. And this is 25, and this is still 15. This is triangle number 2. All right, now I can go ahead and do my coloring. So smaller side is 9. Smaller side over there, it's what? So the 9 here, this one would have to be the 15, right? The 15. I can do that. So 9 over 15. And then the next one should be the highest one, the 15. With what would the 15 go with? The 25? All right, so what does that equal to when I do that? So let's find out. So 9 divided by 15. This is 0.6 here. And then 15 divided by 25. 0.6. They are still similar. All right, cool. They're similar. Well, we're not done yet. The sides, for sure. The sides are proportional. But what about the included angle? Well, what angle is right here? Well, that's definitely a right angle. That's definitely a right angle. So those angles are the same degree. They're congruent. So 90, 90. So this is definitely similar. So if you're writing it, you would say triangle, start with the green one right here. So BA or AB, whatever. AB, ABV is similar to triangle A. We don't have a letter here, do we? Let's just throw a K right there because K is for Kabongo. AKV. All right, we're done. So give this a try.